do a Shrikant, and here it is, first ball of the second game. And that's another beautiful outswinger. And Akhtar just doing the right thing there, watching that one go past him. A beautiful sight. In Kim Sidani, this one's a slightly back of a length, struck away by Waqas Akhtar. Going to be a bit of a chase for the fielders, but they're not going to get to that one as Akhtar has picked out the gap, so it's the first boundary for him. This one's a slightly fuller delivery, and Waqas Akhtar picks out the gap. Sidani getting it wrong there. He overpitched it, and Akhtar more than able to play across the line. Both of them iterated that it's important to keep their fielding going better, but this time it's a low full toss of Prince Rai, and I don't think he'll get away with it. We saw him get away with plenty of full tosses. This one's up in the air, could be a catching chance. Is he going to respond here? Great catch taken by Avinash Rane. No, that he decided the catch is clean. He's been given his marching orders, but take a look at this ball, just shaping away. That means the bat slightly turned in Akhtar's hands, and nice work there by Rane, getting his big body underneath that one. Rane continuing around the wicket. This one's a full toss, and a full toss will finally be punished by the Black Caps. You feel M-Docs have gotten away with a lot of those. And we see a little stutter step there by Rane. This one's another low full toss. Should be a catching opportunity. Will M-Docs finally take one? They do, so their catching seems to have improved so far this first game. We saw Rane take a good catch. Took a very nice catch. Let's take a look at this one. Low catch there for Sagwan. Did very well. He's been in a pretty good vein of form for the Black Caps, despite that low score in the previous game. And once again, he goes for his favorite boundary, and this will race away for 4. Quite a chase for the skipper, Rahul Shukla, and also Vimal Kanduri. And Waqas Akhtar indicating that one a wide. No problem there, Waqas. It's very, very clear this time around. Just a beautiful shot, actually. This one goes fuller, wider. We saw Parvesh have quite a bit of success against it, and it just goes away for 4. Probably not where he intended it to go. This one just played away towards third man again, and Vimal Kanduri putting his body on the line, but it's all in vain for him, unfortunately, as this will race away to the boundary. So Abid Ali just continues to pummel the Black Caps through that region. Just take a look at this one. And this one's just a bit too short and wide, and Abid Ali, look at how quick his hands are. Let's just take a look at this one. Prince Rai just getting it wrong. Short and wide, sat up, and Abid Ali, look at how quick his hands are there. This one's once again, he's gone there. There's a gap out there. There's no fielder there. It'll take a bounce. It'll go for 4. Kanduri continuing. This has been a very competitive over 5 runs off it. Once again, Abid Ali trying to target the boundary. It's taken 1 bounce. Has gone past the scorer's table, and it goes away to the boundary. This one struck away towards the leg side, and that looks like it's going to be the first boundary Abid Ali has hit towards the leg side. He'll move on to 39. Brilliant shot. Ball to a batsman's strength, and place fielders there trying to make him bat towards his weakness. And this one's popped up in the air. Don't worry about where you place your fielders. Abid Ali is placing these 6s. This is just top stuff. Vimal Kanduri just dragging his length back a little bit. And Abid Ali just gets underneath that ball so well. This one's a struck away by Abid Ali. He's picked out the gap. They keep bowling to him there, keep placing fielders there, but it makes no difference. He just belts them, and looks like that's gone the distance as well. So brilliant stuff here by Abid Ali. This strategy just isn't working right now, and this one goes to the leg side, but there's no protection out there. Will this race away to the boundary rope? It's going to be a bit of a chase, and the fielder just won't get there on time. We see Ali and Akhtar, and they haven't got an Ali, and they've had to pay for it as this one struck towards long on, and he's going to come back for a second run here. And it's a good bit of running. Once again, Rajwinder Brar has been a very able partner, and they look a bit dejected, M-Docs. Not the team that was walking off after the first game. And let's see how he faces this first ball. And once again, goes back of a length. Could be a catching opportunity. It will be taken. And he's gone first ball. Chete Shah. It's been a long wait for him to get his first innings. But in the end, he has to walk out having just faced the ball. It's a golden duck. And he can quack, quack back to the dugout. That is the end of him. And good stuff there by Omar Farooq. Gets a wicket immediately. This one's, again, just a little bit of width on offer, and he's cut it away. Doesn't matter that there's a fielder there because it just races away like a tracer bullet. Nice stuff by Parminder. This is taking an inside edge, or has it just hit the stump straight away? It's certainly the end of Gaurav Sagwan. That's one thing we're for certain. And Parminder Singh gets the wicket he so richly deserved. Oh, there's certainly some kind of an inside edge on that one. Fortunate way for Gaurav Sagwan to go out after making that brilliant 48. But I can't say Parminder Singh didn't deserve this wicket. He's bowled superbly this over. This one's a beautifully struck by Vimal Kanduri. That's one of the nicest shots we've seen. Just pulls that one in front of square towards mid-wicket and gets a boundary. Gorgeous shot here. This one's, it just gives a bit of room to Hitesh Sidani. It's going to race away to the boundary rope, so this time Vimal Kanduri goes for the shot as he picked out the gap here. It's going to be quite a chase for Omar Farooq again. Has gone to the boundary. This one's gone up in the air. Could be a catching opportunity. Abid Ali underneath it. And he's put that one down. So the man who batted superbly for the Black Caps makes the first mistake tonight. And he pops one up in the air. Never quite had his balance right. He managed to get a lot of height, but nowhere near enough distance. And this time Kanduri plays it away and he picks out a gap. There was no fielder there. Gurwinder Singh with a rather poor ball. And this one will clean up his stumps. Vimal Kanduri will try that out one time too many. And this time it's going to be the cause of his downfall. Rajwinder Brar gets that wicket. Ball after ball. Kanduri was really the man who was leading their charge. And Rajwinder Brar, good stuff by him there. He just bowls that with great accuracy. Hits the leg stump. And once again, that's the 4th wicket of the night for Rajwinder Brar. This one's struck away. This one's gone a long, long way. And this is going to end up somewhere in the parking lot. That is an enormous 6. This one has just been hammered, absolutely hammered. Now that is Pankaj Parvesh at his best. There's a no field. And this one's clobbered yet again. This is going a long way too. It's back-to-back 6s. This one goes just beyond the goalpost. And it's 2 6s in a row. Pankaj Parvesh bringing out the fireworks here. This is a real wake-up call for the Black Caps. This one's gone up in the air. Could be a catching opportunity. And that will be it. So it's a little cameo by Pankaj Parvesh, but unfortunately he isn't able to kick on, and that is enormously disappointing for the remainder of this innings. And he's just hit one too many. This time he pops one up, and Ashish Baum takes it in. And it's Gurwinder Singh coming into bowl. And this one, has it taken his glove? Has it caught something along the way? Everyone's appealing. Tons of pressure on Muneeb Mughal. Everyone's charging into appeal. Resham Singh. This might be a better angle to see it from. Ooh, well, think what you like about that. And Resham Singh's reaction was very comical, just making the T sign. And in the end, it's been given. So after a little bit of a consultation with the square leg umpire. And this one's struck by Shrikant, and maybe he has other ideas. He struck this away for a boundary. Goes the big shot again. This takes a thickish outside edge, and it goes away the boundary rope again. So a couple of boundaries in a row for M-Docs. This ball comes back quite a bit, and that's a dot ball to start off there for Jugraj Singh. It was just slightly hard to see from our vantage point what happened. This one's going to be a very wide delivery. Shrikant could easily have left that one, and this time he can't get to that one, Parminder Singh. So one ball finally goes out, goes past him. This one by Shrikant, it's slogged down the ground. It's going to go away, it certainly will. And Waqas Akhtar has got his hands on his head. He's pointing at the fielder at long on, and he's telling him, what are you doing there? This one making 22 of 10. He's got one more ball to go here. He'll go for the reverse sweep, and he'll hit it straight towards Resham Singh, who's a little too casual there. I want to see something better. Granted, it is the final ball of the innings, and that will be the game in the books, as M-Docs will unfortunately lose this match by 16 runs, but a nice win for the Black Caps.